Tuning in to Chaos Culture Radio, dropping knowledge in the studio you already know.
Ladies and gentlemen, check out my new song on all streaming platforms, iTunes, Google Play, Brown Dollars, Wild Hustle.
South Circle, Circle South. Hustle hard, hard hustle. DK Triumph. Check it. Was out here trying to hustle, boy, get $1. Used to whip Impala, so these bitches follow. See, life's what it's worth, that's a nigga motto. Getting all this money, wanna fuck a model. Mama, we gon' make it, we gon' see tomorrow. If a nigga got beef, more meet Diablo. Used to spin a block, now I spin a beans.
Got it.
Let's go.
Got it.
Matter of fact, you got it. Matter of fact, you set off the introduction. You set it off.
No, but you do the introduction onto the show.
No, that's it.
How you gonna say start the introduction? You didn't even say that. Thank you for tuning in to Chaos Culture Radio.
That's like you know what I've been drinking.
Listen. Thank you for tuning in to the Chaos Culture
No,
gang.
he did it on purpose. He did it on purpose, man.
The Chaos Culture Radio gang. And we got, I want to say a special guest, a holy guest, my brother from another mother. And this is Prince Hakeem. I got my right hand man.
And this your man, Ronnie Ron.
And our third right hand man, you got to introduce him.
Yeah, this guy, he's a motivator, motivator speaker, very energetic. You know what I'm saying? And this is a person I actually know personally because he's actually my own brother, which is actually fun. It's actually kind of cool.
Songwriter,
songwriter, producer. It's all hard. I was gonna say universal. You get what I'm saying? Universal means you can do all things. Pretty much, he is doing all things, and he goes by the name of DJ Triumph. And now that, which is really cool, Hakeem, that he also started a new brand that we're going to talk about today. So we're so excited to have him on the show.
Me too. TLS, nothing less.
Nothing less, man. Yeah. So let's introduce DJ Triumph. DJ Triumph, what's happening? What's going on?
Good evening, man. Nothing I'm just blessed and highly favored, man. And I can do all things that Christ who's trained me, man. I'm just blessed to be doing this interview with you guys.
We blessed to have you. Mind you, this is long overdue. I feel ashamed that it took this long for you to come on here, to be honest.
Nah, you know, greatness takes its time. There's no need to rush.
Benny Swale Tana.
Why you had to go to speaking Creole, man?
I'm asking, listen, when a nigga drop a quote that too much for you to handle, I gotta say Benny Swale Tanel.
Okay. No, but I know that's true though. Real talk.
Yeah, no, definitely. And we just appreciate here. You want to know something? I know you, but your brother know you more. I want him to set this off because there's some talk about and questions to ask you that I'm not going to be able to ask you. I'm going to ask you as a brother from the outside of the house. You feel me?
Yeah, remember,
I ain't going to be no brother outside of the house. Hakeem, you already in the house. You like pretty much family.
No, I am. But this is a DJ Triumph interview, bro. This is not nothing to short step. This is not like all the other shit we done do, dog. This is not like that. Don't get me wrong. All the other stuff was fantastic. DJ Triumph, my nigga. Oh, another thing. Me and him got a new single out. You hear the clip in the beginning.
Yes. Go ahead, drop it, Hakeem.
While we hustle. It'll be in this episode. Hottest single out. We're gonna shoot a video soon. We getting geared up for that, and we're gonna get it popping. So
So let's go ahead. Let's let it begin. So exactly like Hakeem stated. He is my brother. Born and raised, we all born and raised in Miami, which is kind of cool. Which is kind of cool, man, to have the opportunity with my brother. So, the question I want to ask you: what made you start up your brand? What made you start up your own clothing line? Because you know that's very hard, especially right now when there's a lot of competitors that's actually trying to start a clothing line, especially around this time.
Well, for me, I'm not gonna lie. I always wanted to start my own clothing line since I was young. That's been like back in my mind, like to start my own thing. The idea for Triumph Lifestyle actually came branched off my DJ Triumph alias, and that name DJ Triumph came off my inspiration from God. Like I could triumph in Christ, I could do all things through Christ that strengthened me. That's how I got the name DJ Triumph. So the brand name for Triumph Lifestyle came about by just again because I always had the idea to do my own like clothing line. Like one day, like I was doing a road trip with some friends, and it just dawned on me, like, you know what, Rodney, it's time. Like it's hard to explain, but I promise you, like it just dawned on me like it's time like to do it because then I just felt like inclined to do it at this moment. But last year it was the whole pandemic and all the clothes, like everything was shutting down. So it just again, something just dawned on me like right now. I think it's time like to step out in faith and do like what you always wanted to do. So again, the triumph comes from DJ Triumph and Triumph in Christ. The lifestyle is the lifestyle of encouragement. Like the whole brand of Triumph Lifestyle is not just a clothing line. I'm trying to promote the lifestyle of empowerment and encouragement, especially during dark time. Like you can still be going to trial and tribulation and triumph in the midst of that. Because remember, life is a journey. So in the midst of life being a journey, it may not always be like, sunshine and stuff like that. You're going to have rainy days and rainy moments, like what you and I are aware of. But in the midst of that, we got to still praise God and count our blessings and triumph and find the victory, find our blessings in the midst of it. So that's why the whole Triumph Lifestyle came about. It's a life of empowerment. But yes, like you can have bad days, but you can look on the other side. You say, you know what? I'm alive. I can walk. I can talk. I have a clear mind. I have a job. Like you start looking around, counting your blessings.
No, very powerful. Very, 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 very powerful.
Praise the Lord.
You got the point that you got Hakeem saying preach. Normally I say preach.
Yeah. Saying, I was gonna say preach, Muhammad, but I can't say that. So I gotta say preach, triumph, preach, triumph. You know what I'm saying? No, but that shit was touching. Here's my question. You always been a nigga with splash, sauce. You know what I mean? I watched you grow up, so you always had this fashion sense about you. Like, where did that come from? You know what I mean? The way you put your gear together. You know what I mean? Because I've seen you in certain venues, sauce be dripping. So I want to know, like, and I know a lot of people going to want to understand the concept behind Triumph Lifestyle. They understand what it is, but the fashions as far as the design, you know what I mean? Because your first shirt is hitting with the reef and the TLS.
Yeah,
so,
thank you. Go ahead.
You gotta say, where do you get your fashion?
Again, just looking around first, I'm not gonna lie, like my mom and my dad, like they have a great fashion sense. Like whenever it was time to dress up and go out to like a church event or event, like to see family and friends, like when it was time to dress up, they wasn't afraid to, my brother could tell you, they wasn't afraid to like get all dressed up and get us all dressed up and step out. And then along the way, I'm not gonna lie, I looked up to like P. Diddy and his fashion style, Fat Farm, stuff of that nature. So I started just looking around and see how other people I admire along the way, how they're dressed and how they carry themselves and how they have, like you say, how they have that sauce and drip. I'm like, you know what? And I try to not mimic it so much, but say, okay, you know what? I see how they did that. Let me take that and flip it and do it my style, do it my way. And now I want to ask you, what made you take the leap of faith? Because, a lot of people get nervous and feel like it's kind of hard to put out a clothing line because so many different type of competitors. So it's like, what made you take that leap of faith? What made me take the leap of faith is, again, like I stated earlier, I just felt like inclined, like God, hopefully I'm not trying to be too deep on purpose. I just felt God like speaking to my heart, like say, right, it's time. Like, again, the idea for me to have a clothing line wasn't something I thought of like last week or last year. It's something I always had in the back of my mind since young. But then again, doing that road trip, something in my mind and my spirit just clicking to me and say, right now it's time. And the ideas for the shirts that start coming around. Like the first shirt that's out now, the Triumph Lifestyle TLS, that's just the first one. I already have ideas for like 2, 3, 4, 5 more to come. It's like I already have like dream collections. Like I already have like socks, hat. Like the ideas are like limitless that God been like blessing me with. But I just want to just tackle the Triumph Lifestyle shirt first, and trust me, there are many more to come. And another thing too, I wanted to make sure like the quality, the logo, and everything was trademarked. So once I felt like God was saying, okay, right, it's time, that's it. I started just doing my research. I Googled, how do you trademark a logo? Okay, how do you just go to Sunbiz and set up your business, set up your LLC? I didn't want to just rush the process, even though because again, I had that idea towards the end of last year. I didn't drop it till like this year because I was trying to do all the other stuff, like making sure my trademark is in place, making sure my LLC is in place with Sunbiz, making sure like all my, my T's are crossed and my I's are dotted. Yeah, good point, because that's, a lot of people in the Black community don't really know the importance of the TLC and the trademark, because sometimes they come out with their own clothing line or their own
brand and somebody end up stealing it. So that's very important to have your LLC, your TLC, and also your everything, all the paperwork's done. You know,
Exactly.
That's very important. That's very important. I want to say, what is one of the, I know Hakeem have a question too, but I just want to give mine in because I want to say, what is one of the issues that you face during your process of starting up your company, your brand?
If I'm gonna keep it 100, it's because I'm gonna keep it raw. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's stating what you said in the beginning, like me looking at that and be like, you know what? It's like a million guys with this shirt out there. Like, how do I stand apart? That came back in my mind. So with that being said, like when you buy a Triumph Lifestyle shirt, TLS, nothing less shirt, you're not just getting good quality shirt. You're getting like a package. That package is like going to say a thank you. So even if I deliver it here in person or I mail it off or somehow I get it to you, you're getting a package that say a thank you, and you're getting encouragement on there, like a sticker with encouragement for something for you, from my heart to you guys, just for supporting me. You're getting like a encouragement sticker saying, like, it varies. One could be like smile, one could be like life is a journey, one could be like never give up. So I'm making sure that the quality is good, and I'm making sure the packaging is good. And then one more thing in regards to the competition, I know you stated that earlier. You ever walk down the bread aisle in Winn-Dixie? You see how many different type of bread?
Yes. Yeah, there's multiple.
No, you see Winn-Dixie, let's stick with that Winn-Dixie. You see maybe Winn-Dixie have their own bread. You ain't see Winn-Dixie say, you know what? Look at all the competition. Let me stop them from doing my own brand. No, you still got to follow your heart and put your own brand out there. Don't let the competition stop you. Like if God gave you a dream, God gave you a dream for a reason. Even though other people may not get that dream or vision, God gave it to you for a reason. So you got to bring it to life.
Preach. That's real too. That's facts. Facts.
Go ahead. Definitely. So my biggest thing is how can somebody get the shirt? Like, how can they order it? Do you have like a certain system or something for the shirt? Yeah, at the moment, if somebody wants the shirt, they can order email triumphlifestyle365@gmail.com or hit me up on like Triumph Lifestyle 365, Instagram, or they can hit me up at Raw Law on Facebook. They could DM me and reach out to me in any of those different social media, and I'll make sure to like reach out to them and then deliver the shirt or send off the shirt or get them the shirt. And I want this to be known, because some people be like, oh, that's your brother, you gotta give your brother a free shirt. No, guys, I paid full price for the shirt, because if it's somebody's business, especially if it's a family matter, still invest in that person's business and dream. Doesn't matter how much it costs, because that's when you have the true support of somebody, when they're able to get the full price of whatever they're selling or whatever they're giving out. And I thank you and love you for that. No, you're right. And I thank you, Ronnie, for showing support. Like, I love like you have been showing support, not just with this interview, like online. And you too, Wilder. I thank you guys for this opportunity to even do this interview and for the love and support. You guys are a real one. No, definitely. But, that the support is also reciprocated. You've always been standing on the sideline. That's one thing I think a lot of brothers don't understand. And this is why the Fellowship of Men is serious. The Fellowship of Men is very serious. You're right. And it's well needed. You yourself always been supportive of every endeavor that any of your friends have been, even when your name wasn't attached to it. That truly shows a team player. That's what that's what that means. You know what I'm saying? With your name on it or with your name not on it, you've always been there, always been encouraging, always been around, always been at every event. So this is only, but of course that we would only want to see you succeed, because you succeed means that we succeed. Thank you. And preach, and that's the same mentality I have. That's why you throwing an event, I can, or Ronnie or anybody doing something online or any event or any dream or anything you try to bring into life, I'm gonna help bring it to life, because like you said, it's a teamwork. It's teamwork, and like if you succeed, we all succeed. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And Hakeem, we always talk about that. We need more in that in our community, because that's the number one issue in our community, that the brotherhood not strong enough. like
It's
the women's hood has.
It's
The
not.
women, like, they support each other 100%. When it's the brothers, it's like we on competition. Even you, Hakeem, you say all the time, everybody want to be a leader. Nobody want to be a follower.
Nobody want to
No,
be
you're right.
Nobody want to pick up chairs. Nobody want to
No.
buy shirts. Nobody want to do anything.
Did that. And I'm a better Indian than I am a.
Yeah, you always tell me that. You're like, Ronnie, what you want me to do? I'm like, Hakeem,
You see, I always ask him, hey, what do you need me to do, brother? And this is where it's imperative. So that's why I say I applaud you, brother. And we just need to get behind TLS and make sure this is the hottest thing in Miami.
Yeah,
Whatever
that's
we
true
have
too.
to do
Fact.
is shooting video,
Exactly.
getting
Thank you.
getting the t-shirts to artists, because that's the next step. You know what I mean? Getting the t-shirts to artists, getting hoes to wear it. You know what I'm saying?
And
Yeah,
we know
you're
we
right.
know a person named by I think Ms. Irresistible Lips. She's actually
Irresistible
doing
Lips.
the venue and she's looking for people to sponsor their brand.
Yeah.
We can get you connected with her. Like, she's really cool because she's looking for different people to promote their product. Go ahead.
That's a given. She's a part of the game too, so she ain't gonna not let our brother on there.
You feel me?
Thank you for the
Yeah.
opportunity. Yeah, just send me her contact. I'll definitely reach out to her, man. Thank you.
Yeah, we'll
definitely,
send you.
definitely.
Yeah.
So my main thing is excluding the team, because you got your brother.
Mm-hmm.
Your core niggas, like it's your core niggas. You know what I mean? Like we're cheerleaders, we're bandwagoners all day.
And I would love you guys for that. That's real.
Yeah, we're bandwagon niggas all day. Even with the, even with the thing. I've always supported the music thing. We finally been able to lock down, and we got something. And people are so crazy about that joint we did. They waiting for more. I said that's coming. That's coming.
That's true. I played it for some coworkers at work. They loved it, man.
I said that's coming.
I played it 3 times.
Trust me, it's one of those records that you can spin. That Haitian nigga you was in there cooking with us, his hands was on fire. You know what I mean? So, but the point that I'm trying to get is excluding your core niggas. What was the reception? What was the receptive? How receptive people was when they heard you started a clothing line. And I mean, you know what I mean? I want to give this particular section, but I don't even want to give them no clout. Hello?
No, I got you. I see what you're saying. You're trying to see
fuck it.
Fuck it.
We'll give them some clout. We'll give them some clout. Because, I'm the big bad wolf. You feel me?
Yeah, you is the big bad wolf.
I'm the big bad wolf.
Hakeem, a lot of people heard that record because, you've been putting it in on KR Coast Radio and the intro. A lot of people like, yo, I didn't know Hakeem can rap. This is on the song. So it's a hot record. It's a hot record.
It's a very hot record.
So my thing is, and I want you to go in order, how was your friends and how was your family was receptive to it? And how was because another thing is, a lot of people don't know this too. You quite of an organizer too. How was Let's Chat reception of the t-shirt?
Listen, why you always gotta bring a Let's Chat?
I got to, man. I got to, because you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want to give him no clout, but I was like, fuck it, we're gonna give him clout on Chaos Culture. Fuck it, we'll give him some clout. You know what I'm saying? We'll give him some clout, and I hope they hear this too. It's the big bag wolf in clothes.
And my everyday comedy, man, Walter, they're gonna be looking for you. They're gonna looking for you, Hakeem, everywhere, man. I swear.
I ain't too hard to find. Haitians everywhere other Haitians be. I'm at the bakery getting patties, or I'm getting some crema. You know what I'm saying? I ain't hard to find, baby.
No, okay. Let's preach love, no matter what. So I'm team love.
But I chose violence today, though.
You did.
My bad. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Look, but I'm still preaching love. I'm preaching the Martin Luther King thing. I got you, Malcolm X, but I gotta preach love. So no, all jokes aside, it been like the reception towards the family, very supportive. My brother, my sisters already saying, hey, Rodney, they already been sending me money to Cash App and give me a shirt, and I've been delivering it to the family. So my family been showing super love and being very receptive and encouraged me, saying, Rodney, they actually been even giving me ideas, Rodney, hey, try this, try that. So they loving the shirt. For the family. Now for the friends, they loving the shirt too. Like some coworkers even saying, oh, they want to buy, they've been buying. Because I've been just not only wearing the shirt around here. I've been even wearing a shirt to my job, you know, trying to get that shirt out there to everybody. Now, in regards to the Let's Chat, I've been promoted it there and I've been receiving love there too. So, and then even if I've been seeing any hate, I don't focus on the hate because you can't let that negativity or that hate slow you down.
That is true.
You can't feed the hate or pay attention to the hate because then that hate may just stop you or to distract you from your main purpose in life. So I'm team love. To the haters, team love, I ain't got time for it. So even if they didn't show me love or they're not, I still love you. I still wish you the best.
Wonderful.
That's wonderful. That's deep.
Where did your creativity?
Good question.
I think I've always been creative since small. I took like band saxophone. I used to draw. Like I wasn't the best artist, I'm not gonna lie. But and I used to, like, you know, I still, you know, right, I'm good with the pen. So I write and I produce. I think I always had a creative outlet. I would say I got it from maybe my mom or my dad.
Wonderful to hear that, because I've always wondered, because you've always been able to pivot in different areas of creativity. You know what I mean? I've never seen nothing non-creative. So that's why I'm wondering, like, you coming out with a brand, it only is an extension of your creative platform. You get what I'm trying to say? You know what I mean? As far as that, you got your tentacles in different things. You know what I mean? You're in the fashion. You're in the taking you know me, taking pictures. I've done interviews. I think, what that girl name is, Nefert.
Oh no, yeah. I did like an interview. No, it wasn't with her. It was with Vanessa Pierre, I think.
Yeah,
yes.
You know what I mean? Which I listen. You know what I mean? You speak very well and eloquent in here on a platform that's readily available. You know what I'm saying? So I just was curious about that. Like, where you get that like that, you know what I'm saying? Like how you channel that and to be able to still come up with new ideas and fresh when a lot of us are still just trying to go to Walmart and your cart.
You know,
they're gonna kill you at Walmart, man.
Exactly. Let them make their money at Walmart. Walmart's a good job while the Oh no, yeah. I forgot the question you asked me. Yeah. In regards to my creativity, it's a great outlet. I'm not gonna lie. Like even when I was young, I used to write it just to express my ideas and get my emotions and at times my pain out. So writing to me has always been like therapeutic. Now, and in regards to that, I guess it branched off into, you know, making music and beats, and then, you know, it grew into like fashion and other stuff. Because I think, like you say, it's all in a creative sphere. So, and to me, I thrive and live off, you know, being creative. I feel my freeish, my like the most free while being creative.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, that is beautiful. So what's next for the brand? What do you got planned? I know you said that earlier that you trying to create socks, hats, and all these other things. But what else? What else after that? Are you going to create books? Are you going to do traveling? Like, what's up? What's next?
Okay. What next is for me is tackling what I had before me. Like I saw somebody say this incredible metaphor. Like, you can only choose so much. I don't want to eat so much with my eyes that I get full. You see what I'm saying? So I don't want to go, you know when you go to a buffet, you say, oh my God, look at all this food I want to indulge in. But then by the time you get like one or two plates, you're already full. Off the first plate. You didn't even finish the first plate because you think you got two or three plates thinking you go tackle the first plate, but you didn't even tackle the first plate because you got to. Long story short, I'm just trying to tackle what's in front of me first. I'm not trying to eat out 2 or 3 plates per se. I'm just trying to make TLS, Triumph Lifestyle, the best shirt possible. It's incredible quality, incredible packaging. You guys will love it.
Wonderful. Now, what advice would you want to give to up and coming who trying to create? Because you know this. You know, I mean, a lot of people might hear this and inspired to start their own brand. Like, what advice would you want to give them? I
would say, follow your heart and your gut. It knows the answer, man. Like, because most of the time, and don't let fear stop you. I'm not gonna lie, at times while even making this shirt, I was thinking, what if they don't like it? What if they don't sell out? What if they don't buy it? Still drop it. You know what I'm saying? Because remember, just doing this shirt, and for me, and like coming up with the idea for the shirt and coming up, finding like the proper vendor and everything, that was a beautiful journey in itself. And I'm just thankful for the love and support I have been getting from family, friends, LC, and more. I'm just thankful.
And I heard this from Andrew Carnegie. I think he was the one that said, use fear as a driving force. Make the fear your driving force. If you're afraid of something, go with it. Just go with it.
Preach. Preach.
So,
Right.
so I think that's the number one thing. People tend, especially in our community, because me and Hakeem, we very strong on Black community, on the Black culture, because the Black community, they kind of let fear stop them from being great.
Definitely.
I'm not gonna lie, you're right. At times they do. You're right.
A lot of times I think that when somebody has an idea, we tend to be scared to validate it because and there's a misconception where they think that Black people don't patronize Black business. We do. We just don't do it on the masses. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
Which
you're
is
right.
true. But Hakeem, you made a good point. You say if we do it within ourselves, within our family, and we build up our family, then we all win. I think that's what we got to start off there. Instead of going there in our community and try to build our community, let's start off home first, then try to reach the nation.
And I agree with you 100%. Which we're doing this now. It takes you and your brother starting a business, and then from there we hire guys who are around us, like Kenny, like a lot of these other guys, and start to build a business around there. And then
you're right.
We could start to influence certain things. But here's another thing too, an issue we do have. Some people got to understand that if you got something going, I just need to be comfortable knowing that that's your dream and let me help you support you. I don't need to. Sometimes I don't need to start my own. I just need to help my team off because I probably don't got that kind of dream. So
that's true. Like you're right. Like right now, I'm not trying to start a podcast. Like I'm glad you guys have an incredible chemistry.
You see what I'm saying?
Any way I can help with that, I'm honored to help with that.
You see, just like the same thing too. You got the brand now, and I'm like, okay, that makes it better for us. Because everybody doing something different, we can all combine and we can all help each other. Shit, I know how to graphic design. If I maybe come up with some ideas to help, come up for to help your brand, and because the thing is, the more accelerated we help our brothers is, the more we can be each other's crutches. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. But you say how you say, Hakeem, like ego cannot be involved. That's the problem. If ego involved, you can never be successful.
No.
And that's a practice the Jewish community use. They work among themselves. They say, hey, you're a lawyer, you're a director, you're a priest. Let's all come together. Let's all conquer and win. That's how they think.
Facts. It's just the same way. It's just the same way where Triumph is using platforms that he have access, and that's how he's supposed to do. Oh shit, my brother and my homeboy got a podcast. I'm about to just promote my shit on there. Okay, who got an Instagram page that's popping? I'm cool with. He's supposed to tap in this, and this is why we're going to run TLS in these niggas' throats. That's how we supposed to do.
TLS, nothing less.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, dog, because we want you to be successful. And that's really majority what I got to say. And I'm just happy that you got something started.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it doesn't surprise me because you've done many other things. You're the only guy I've known, and this is no disrespect to nobody else. I don't want nobody to get mad at me. You feel me?
Which they will. So you go get that.
They will.
Like, hey,
just in case, if you promote this and a certain person hear this, your brother's the only person I've known at a time coming from our neighborhood who constructed, orchestrated, financed an album without help.
Thank you. You know, right? That was a blessing. You're right. Thank you.
Listen, I don't know nobody in Attapatta who did that. I'm just being real. At the time you was doing that, yes, you probably didn't get the amount of looks that you did because niggas didn't patronize. You know what I mean? You promoted it.
And you're right. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. And you can't let it, oh my God, you didn't get this look or you didn't get that look. Stop from fulfilling your dream. You still, like you said, we even recently just dropped a new record. You can't let that stop you.
No, you can't let that stop.
People been banging that new record too.
Yeah, they've been banging it crazy. But what I'm just saying to attest to your greatness as far as just how over the years you still, so this new extension is going to be something beautiful where, you know what I'm saying, where, you know what I mean, we would love to have, you know what I mean, TLS gear, like, you know what I mean, when we start to go video, we're gonna have TLS shirts on.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have TLS shirts on, and that's the thing. That's how we do that. Like, I wouldn't have nothing less. If it's not a Chaos Culture Radio shirt or a TLS shirt, I'm not wearing other nigga shit on here unless a nigga pay for it. But mainly the brand is gonna be like on here, be like, yeah, we just got that new TLS shit on, And that's how we're going to do it to promote that heavy. Put the link in the description and we're going to hit it. Like we're going to put the link in this description. So that's really more or less I got to say about support your peoples. That's
That's true.
Yeah, that's how they know. Yeah, so DJ try to tell the guys how they can find you, where they can email you at again. So they, even though it's gonna be in the description, but let them know verbally where can they find you, where can they contact you for these shirts,
and give some last words as well. Like any word of advice or anything that's on your chest that you want to give to somebody who could be listening to this, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean, hearing that, okay, you're a man that's triumphed through all these adversities and still able to wake up, smile, go to work, and still have a side business. Somebody need to hear that, you know.
Preach. Remember, I can literally live in the story we talk about on this podcast.
Yeah, definitely.
Go into work and invest in your own business. We said that like two episodes ago.
Thank you, guys.
Listen, your brother's an example of a real man, and this is no shot to me. Because you know what I'm saying? Like, he never had to do shit I had to do. I was really out here in these streets. I put in pain and get a nigga. You know what I'm saying? I put in pain and get a nigga. Like, a lot of them goofies don't know that. Like we, you know what I'm saying? We was real, we on some real Diablo time here. But that's why I say you are my inspiration as far as when I see you and how respectful you are. You know what I mean? How clean you always keep yourself, and the way you treat your queen.
Thank you, man.
You know what I mean? The way you treat your queen was a big thing for me.
Thank you, man. But Murray, you've been an inspiration with that too, man. I can't lie. Like I see, like you say, how you interact with, like you say, even though you feel like you Diablo. Trust me, Walter.
Yeah.
Devil in the street.
Devil in the flesh.
Your queen. I treated how you treated your mom and them.
Yeah.
Like I see that you. That like even from young, my brother Veronica attest to that. Like we saw you set that example also.
Yeah, definitely. So it's you know, definitely. Let me not take it. I need you to, you know what I'm saying, let you drop that knowledge on these niggas.
Oh yes, my knowledge is, you know, never ever give up on your dream. Like if you got a goal or a dream, don't let nobody, no society, no haters stand in your way. Bring it to life. Chase your dream. Follow your gut. Your gut go lead you to the right way. Follow your gut. So if you have a dream, protect it, bring it to life. It may take a while, but remember, life is a journey. Don't rush the process. And to find a shirt, you can just email Triumph Lifestyle 365@gmail.com, or you could hit me up on my social media at Raw Law, you know, on Facebook, Triumph Lifestyle 365 on IG, DJ Triumph 305 on Instagram, and just know I'm all about love. Triumph Lifestyle, TLS, nothing less.
You heard it from the man himself.
So that being said, KR Culture Radio, Hakeem,
we out.
Peace.
Man, I just appreciate y'all just listening. Stay tuned for the next episode.